Hello, welcome at our Octopus TV session. This session is about refilling HP-970 and 971 inkjet cartridges. We refill these cartridges by using the Q-Fill Professional Refill tool. This tool is working with the vacuum refill method. The big advantage of this refill tool is that it refills these cartridges without any other adjustments to the cartridge. That means you don't have to drill any holes, you don't have to use any plugs, you don't have to use any glue, just this tool, and that's it. There are a couple of facts to know about that type of cartridge if you would like to refill it by using the vacuum refill method. At the front of the cartridge there are some openings that have an influence on the used refill method. The first opening we would like to point out is this big air inlet we are pointing to right now. Second opening is this little air inlet, and the third important opening is this outlet for the ink. Okay, so far for the theory. Now we would like to go on and refill an empty HP-971 inkjet cartridge. In the first step, we remove the air out of the airbags which are located in the inner side of the cartridge. For that purpose we use the refill tool with an empty syringe and we press air into the cartridge. The air from the airbags is removed by that pressure and it leaves the cartridge by the air outlets. For removing the refill tool, please turn it carefully. This avoids that the rubber fitting in the ink outlet is dislocated. In the second step of refilling the cartridge, we close the air inlets that have an influence on the refill method. We start closing the small air inlet. We are using a Q-dot adhesive pad for that purpose. Just place the pad over the opening, push it to the surface, and it will be closed. Same we apply to the big air inlet. We take another Q-dot adhesive pad, we push the pad on the opening, and both openings are sealed tightly. In step 3 we release the pressure which we have created earlier from the inner side of the cartridge. For this we use the refill tool mounted on the empty refill syringe, press the refill tool into the ink outlet, and the pressure from the inner side of the cartridge can exit the cartridges by the empty refill syringe. Step 4 is the actual refill of the cartridge with refill ink. We have taken 41 milliliters to the refill syringe. These 41 milliliters are cyan pigmented ink suitable for HP-971 cartridges from our Octopus Fluids quality. Please pay also attention to our video tutorial about the right amounts of refill ink. There you can find how much refill ink is right for your cartridge. So take the refill syringe with mounted refill tool, insert the Q-Fill refill tool into the ink outlet and push it down carefully. Now we are going to create negative pressure inside the cartridge. Pull up the plunger of the refill syringe slowly. You can keep the plunger in the upper position for a second. By doing so, the air inside the cartridge can arise through the refill tool and through the refill ink inside the syringe. Just release the plunger from the upper position. There's no need that you push it. The negative pressure in the cartridge sucks in the ink from the refill syringe into the cartridge. Please repeat that procedure a couple of times, meaning pull up the plunger of the syringe, wait for the air bubbles arising out of the cartridge, Let the plunger go, and step by step the refill ink will flow into the cartridge by itself. So here we are, 41 milliliters of refill ink are filled into the cartridge completely. What's left to do is to remove the refill tool from the cartridge. As already told before, we recommend please turn it carefully. In the last final step, we are going to remove the sealing of the air inlets. Thanks to the characteristics of the Q-dot pads, they can be removed very easily. There are no remains that are sticking to the surface. You can peel them off very easily. Of course, you can also use some different materials from the Q-dot pads if you don't have them at your hand. You can work with the conventional adhesive tape like Tesa, or you can also use duct tape as gaffer. Make sure you use something that seals the air inlets tightly. Okay, we are at the end of our video tutorial for refilling HP-970, 971. Thank you very much for your time. The way shown for refilling in this video can be also used for refilling the other colors and also the other sizes of those cartridges. Please pay also attention to our other video material related to refill HP-970, 971. We are looking forward to your comments, likes. If you should have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Hope to see you back in another session.